Привет! Welcome to the 6th lesson, and today we will speak about cases of Russian adjectives. This topic normally is quite big, and we normally learn each case separately, but in this video I will try to combine all the cases, all 6 cases in one lesson, just for you to make a system, to write down a system for yourself, and then on your side you will need to practice this topic a lot in order to get used to it. For this I have prepared many practical tasks for you, so just follow all my recommendations, stop the video when I ask you, make all the tasks, write everything down, say it out loud, and then after you finish this lesson, repeat all these tasks once or twice again, because it will help you not only to practice but also to make it like stuck in your memory, and to make choosing of correct ending more automatical. Okay? So, here you can see that Russian adjectives at first have gender and have number. Probably you know it already, but maybe you don't. So, if you even do, let's repeat. Новый стол, новое письмо, новая квартира, новые очки. The word new has 4 different forms. All of this is used in nominative case. Какой? Новый for masculine words. Стол is masculine, so новый is used with ending «ый», typical for masculine adjective. Какой стол? Новый стол. Какое письмо? Письмо is neuter. That is why какое письмо? Новое письмо. Какая квартира? Новая квартира. Feminine form ая. And plural очки, glasses. Какие очки? Новые очки. So even in nominative case, adjective has 4 different forms. Masculine, neuter, feminine, and plural. Here you can see which ending to choose for each of these genders and for plural. You can see that for masculine adjectives we have 3 possible endings. Ой, ый, and и. Ой is quite rare ending in masculine form. More often you will meet ый or и. And many people ask how actually I can know which ending should I choose for masculine form. And the answer is there is no way to know it. You cannot guess which ending you should have in the adjective. When you learn the new adjective, you always learn it in masculine form. You learn новый, старый, красивый, умный, большой. And when you learn this word, you already see which ending it has. И or ой, like большой, but новый. You take the dictionary form. Dictionary form is always masculine form. So masculine form is the form that you already know. You already know which ending you have in masculine form. And only then you change it to other genders and to plural form. Like for the neuter, there will be endings ое or ее. Новый, новое. For feminine, ая or яя, новая. And for plural, ие or ие, новые, right? Normally, for like 80% of the students, this information is already enough to make adjectives neuter, feminine, and plural. Just knowing that feminine endings are ая, яя, neuter ое, ее, and plural ие, ие. But some people need to have a very strict structure. They need to be 100% sure which ending to choose, ая or ya, especially if you do not feel, yeah, you are a beginner and you do not feel it when you need to choose each of the endings. And then this table is actually for you, because here you can see a very strict system. At first, above the table you can see write E after the letters K, G, H, J, and so on. That's seven letters, after which we always write letter E. We cannot put U after them. Then you have hard stem, soft stem, except these letters. Then stem with letters cha, je, sha, sha, да? Che, je, sha, sha. Stem with ka, ge, ha, and so on. So you can take any adjective, throw away the ending, oi, I, or I. Take a look, what is the last letter of your stem? And according to this, you will know which letters to put in neuter, feminine, and plural form. I hope you understand what I mean. And to understand it better, you need to practice a little bit. Under the table, we have a list of adjectives, which you need to change now. Yeah, for example, высокий. Высокий is tall, and you need to make all other forms, feminine, neuter, and plural. So, for neuter, you can see высокий, the ending of stem is letter K. According to the table, after letter K, we change it to ending ие in plural, да? Высокие, so this is the same pattern as the word тихий. So, высокие, высокая, высокое for neuter, right? So you go just according this table and you change all these adjectives by gender and by number. Sorry, just practice it, okay? You can now stop the video and write now until you remember it to practice it. Then, I hope you're ready. Here is the next slide. It's again a practical exercise for you. So you have here collocations and the words in the line have different gender and number. They can be masculine, neuter, feminine, or plural. And you need to write correct ending to each of these adjectives. If you do not know the adjective, the translation, check it in the dictionary and finish this exercise. So right now I ask you to stop the video to do this exercise, and then I will show you correct answers. So just do it now. I hope you're ready. Let's see, let's check ourselves. Here are the correct answers. Again, you can stop the video and check all your variants, because you need to make sure that you have done it right. Here, the most problematic collocation probably will be about coffee. If you remember, then you write it correctly. Горячий кофе. Coffee is masculine in Russian, yes? If you didn't know this rule before, I will just tell you that coffee is exception in Russian language. It is masculine word, and you need to use it with masculine adjectives. Горячий кофе, крепкий кофе, черный кофе, and so on. So I hope you have done this task correctly, and we move on to actually more important part of our lesson, that adjectives, except genders and number, they also have cases, right? And the good news is that you know that in Russian we have 6 cases. And one of them you already know. You already know nominative case. We just worked with it. Nominative case has 4 forms: masculine, neuter, feminine, and plural. And each other case of 5 cases also have all these 4 forms. So genitive has 4 forms: feminine, masculine, neuter, and plural. Dative has these 4 forms and all other cases. But don't get too scared right now, because I will tell you some little life hacks that will make it a little bit easier. At first, let's take a look on the examples that we have here now. Новый стол стоит в кухне. Here, новый стол is in nominative case, because this is a subject of the sentence. Стул стоит возле нового стола. The chair stays near the new table. Near the table, да, near the new table. Возле нового стола. After preposition возле, we use genitive case. So, нового стола is used in genitive case. The next one. Я подошла к новому столу. Я подошла к новому столу. After preposition к, we use dative case, да, so I approached the new table, да, к новому столу, dative case. Я сижу за новым столом. I'm sitting at a new table. In Russian, sitting at the table, at the desk will be за чем, да, за чем, за новым столом. So this is instrumental case. And the last one, ваза стоит на новом столе. На чем? This is prepositional case. На новом столе. So we have here all 6 cases of the adjective новый in masculine form, because stол is masculine, right? Now, we move to the next slide, and here will be a very good life hack for you about feminine adjectives. I told you that you already know nominative case, so we have to learn 5 other cases. And 4 of these 5 cases will be absolutely the same for feminine adjectives in Russian. It will be just endings ой or ей. Ой, ей. You know, women very often say ой, 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 ой. Oi, 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 да? And this will be the ending for feminine adjectives in 4 cases, except accusative case. In accusative cases, you can see we have endings ую and ю. You just have to remember it. For example, when you say I eat tasty pizza, я ем вкусную пиццу. Или я ем итальянскую пасту, да? Ую. For all other cases, there will be endings ой, оей. As you can see, for example, in genitive, добрый, последний, тихой. In dative, добрый, последний, тихой. In instrumental, the same, and in prepositional, the same. Let's read examples to make sure that this is true, that I do not lie to you. So, он купил цветы у доброй женщины. У кого? У кого? This is the question for genitive case. У женщины. Какой женщины? Доброй. Да? У доброй. Ending ой. It is not stressed, so we say it like I, but it is ending ой. У доброй женщины. Он купил цветы. Кому? To whom or for whom? And here we have dative case. Доброй женщине. You can see that the word женщина is changed differently, да? Женщины, женщине, in genitive and in dative. But the feminine adjective stays the same. Доброй, доброй. Then the next one, already with accusative case. Он любит добрую женщину. Кого? Accusative case and ending ую. The next one. Он живет с доброй женщиной. I know that these examples are a little bit strange, but I just wanted to show you examples with the same collocation. Again, женщиной has ending of instrumental case, с кем, with whom, this is instrumental case, and доброй again has the same form as in genitive and in dative cases, right? And the last one the same, but with prepositional case. Он говорит о ком, about whom? О доброй женщине. Да? So actually you can see that you already know all 6 cases of feminine adjectives. It's very easy. So nominative case just я, добрая женщина, последняя неделя, да, the last week. And for all other 5 cases, 4 of them will have endings ой, оей, ой-ой-ой, you remember this, да? And only accusative case will have endings ую, юю. Okay? So you see that you already know it. You already know this rule. Now we go to practice it, because without practice you will forget it. You have a list of sentences. You need to open brackets and to put the adjective, all of them are feminine adjectives, you need to put them to correct case. Which case you define from the context, because all the nouns are already used in the correct case. Like in the first sentence. Я иду в гости к бла-бла-бла сестре. К сестре. К кому? It's dative case, да? So we need to change старшая to dative case. We interchange ending ая to ой, and we receive actually to ей in this case, да? К старшей сестре, да? Я иду в гости к старшей сестре. And this way you receive correct ending. So now stop the video, write down all these sentences or at least the adjectives with correct ending, and in a minute we will check it. Stop the video. Ready to check? I hope so. Let's check. So you can see. Я иду в гости к старшей сестре, он живет у старшей сестры, мы купили подарки старшей сестре, and so on. I will not read them to you, because again it will take too much time. You can stop the video and check yourself. Хорошо? I hope this is clear. Да? So only for accusative case we have endings ую, юю. For all others, ой, оей. Now, masculine and neuter adjectives. And here again we have a good news, that masculine and neuter adjectives will be equal between themselves. So, for example, genitive form will be the same for masculine and for neuter adjective. Dative form will be the same for masculine and for neuter. And so on. All the forms will be equal. As you can see in your table, we have the adjective хороший, masculine form, and хорошее, neuter form, right? In nominative case, they have different endings, but in genitive, they have the same ending. Его, да, его. Хорошего, хорошего. Doesn't matter, is it masculine or neuter, right? Then, dative form will be different with ending ему, but it will be equal for masculine and for neuter. Хорошему, хорошему, да? Then, for accusative, here we have the same rule as for the nouns. If the object is animate, we have ending его or ого for masculine form, and the same его or ого for neuter form. But neuter nouns rarely will be animate, да? And that is why if the object is inanimate, we use the same form as nominative case, right? So, for example, you can say I see a good person. Я вижу хорошего человека. I use ending его because it is animate adjective, right? Хорошего человека. Или я вижу хорошего животного. Животное is a neuter word, but it is animate word. That is why хорошего животного. If we have something inanimate, я купила хороший торт. Я купила хороший торт. Торт is masculine, so it's inanimate, so I use the nominative case, да? Ну, like the form of nominative case. Я купила какой торт? Хороший торт. And for neuter, I will say the same form as in nominative case, да? Я купила хорошее мороженое, да? Мороженое is neuter inanimate, so I go back to nominative form and use it in accusative case, right? I hope you understand what I mean. If you don't, write in the comments under this video. We will once again, I will try to explain it to you once again. Да? And so anyway, the same as always in accusative case. If it is animate, we have the ending ого, jego. If it's inanimate, the form will be equal to nominative case. Masculine to masculine, neuter to neuter. I hope this is clear now. Then, for instrumental case, we have endings im, so хорошим, хорошим, again the same form for masculine and neuter. And in prepositional case, endings ем, хорошим, хорошим. So, you don't have to learn separate endings for masculine adjectives and for neuter. They are equal between themselves. Tricky part is about accusative case, because if it's inanimate object, then you will need to use the same form as in nominative case. And nominative forms are different for masculine and for neuter. Okay? I hope this is clear. I hope I explain it easy. Let's just read some examples. Он хороший специалист. Специалист is kind of professional, да, как профессионал, специалист. So he's a master of his business. Он хороший специалист. Here хороший специалист is used in nominative case. Я иду к хорошему специалисту. I go to a good professional, да, хороший специалист. Вот. So, к кому? Dative case. К хорошему специалисту. Я знаю кого? Хорошего специалиста. This is кого что? Accusative case. Он будет хорошим специалистом. He will be a good professional, да? И она рассказала мне о хорошем специалисте. Да? So here we used everywhere the word specialist, which is masculine, animate, noun. Да? Everything goes according to the table. It will be good if you save this table somewhere, print it for some first time when you will practice in these adjectives. Now let's practice the exercise. Absolutely the same as previous one when we had about feminine adjectives. Here we have only masculine adjectives, so be attentive and open the brackets. Stop the video and I will show you soon the correct answers. I hope you're ready. I hope you have done the task. Now let's check. Here you can see correct answers. So just again stop the video and check yourself. Да? We have старому, старого, старому, старом, and so on. So all according to the table that we had on previous slides. And now let's practice neuter. Да? So we had at first feminine, then masculine, now neuter. But neuter are equal to masculine, remember about this. So open the brackets. Good, now let's check. Let's check. Here you can see all the correct answers. Stop the video and check yourself. Remember that this is a very important part of work on this lesson. You should not only listen to me, you should practice. Without practice, everything is nonsense. You will not remember it if you do not practice it yourself, if you do not write it, if you do not say it out loud. When you check yourself, just read. Я купил дорогое вино. So, check yourself and we move on. I hope you're ready. And we go to plural adjectives. It is the last category. We already had feminine, masculine and neuter, which are equal between themselves, and only plural are without any life hacks, which you just need to remember. Да? So we have here a list of questions and the endings that we should use. Да? Ich in genitive, im in dative. Accusative, as usually, we have animate, inanimate, which is equal to genitive or nominative cases. Instrumental, imi, and prepositional, их. Let's read them. In genitive, новых, старых, летних. Dative, новым, старым, летним. Accusative, animate, новых, старых, летних, equal to genitive case, да? And inanimate equal to nominative. Новое, новые, I'm sorry, старые и летние. Instrumental новыми, старыми, летними, and prepositional о новых, о старых, о летних. You have all these examples. Let's read it in sentences. У меня нет летних джинсов. У меня нет, so we use genitive case. And we use the adjective летний, summer. I don't have summer jeans. У меня нет каких летних джинсов. Он идет в гости к новым соседям. К новым соседям. К кому? Dative case. В гости к новым соседям. Он уже забыл своих старых друзей. Забыл кого? Друзей. Друзья are animate, so we use accusative case, the same as it was in genitive case, the form of genitive case, да? Старых друзей. Then, я забыл все старые песни. It's very good, actually, two examples. Он забыл старых друзей, да, друзья were animate. And я забыл все старые песни, песни are inanimate, да, all old songs. Песни are inanimate, so we use the adjective старые, not старых, because песни are inanimate. Then, мы с новыми коллегами хотим пойти в бар. С новыми коллегами. С кем, с чем? Instrumental case. Она рассказала нам о своих летних планах. She told us about her summer plans, да? О чем? Prepositional case. О летних планах. Okay? I hope it's clear. Again, it will be good if you save this table somewhere. Now let's practice the same task as before. Again, you open the brackets, write correct ending, and then we will check it. Okay, I hope you're ready. Let's check. Check yourself. I hope you have answered everything correctly. And now we go on. We need to have more practice because just these exercises will be not enough. Yeah, by the way, what I wanted to tell you. Also, kind of a life hack or a trick how you can remember these endings. Especially for masculine neuter and for plural forms. If you already know the forms of personal pronouns in all cases, да? Personal pronouns it's он, она, они, оно, да? Вот these four personal pronouns, он, она, оно, они. You know that in cases there will be ему, его, им, ими, да, о нем, and so on. And actually, the endings of adjectives are very similar to these forms of personal pronouns. For example, у меня его нет. For example, где мой кошелек? Да, where is my wallet? And I answer, у меня его нет. I don't have it, да, нет его, да, so I say, I don't have it. I use genitive case. Его. Personal pronoun in genitive case. Or I can say, у меня нет кожаного кошелька. But кожаный, I don't have a leather wallet, да. У меня нет кожаного кошелька. Кожаный, I use in genitive case, and I use ending ого. It's very similar to его, да? Кожаного, его. So these endings, I hope you understand what I mean. The endings of adjectives are very similar to all personal pronouns that we use in different cases. No, you can see it on the table, and I hope that you will. No, it will help you, да? To remember. Probably. For some of you, it will. For some of you, this will be even more tricky. So just accept it as you would like it. You can memorize it in different ways. Now, we have a list of collocations All these collocations include adjectives that describe different materials, and it's very important to know these adjectives in Russian because they will help you to describe different objects. Yeah? If you are not familiar with these words, under this video you will find the link to Quizlet cards that have all these adjectives. You can just practice learn them. Да? It's like flashcards which you can use for learning, for memorizing actually the vocabulary. Пластиковый, деревянный, стеклянный, металлический, and so on. Here we have collocations. Стеклянный стакан, пластиковая бутылка, деревянный стул, железная труба, pipe. All the words that are probably new for you, I have translated. Металлическая кастрюля, резиновый мяч, резиновый is rubber, да, силиконовая ложка, and so on. So you have a list of these adjectives with which you need to make your own sentences. And try to use these phrases in different cases. Not only in accusative or in nominative, but in genitive, in dative, and so on. But just turn on your fantasy and try to write at least one sentence, better a few of them, with each of these collocations. Okay? So stop the video, write these sentences and go back to me. I hope you have done this task. Now the next one, it's more like oral practice for you. We have sentences, questions, which have these collocations, and you need just to answer these sentences, these questions. Да? For example, что вы обычно пьете из стеклянного стакана? How do you understand this sentence? Что вы обычно пьете из стеклянного стакана? And you need to answer. For example, обычно я пью из стеклянного стакана сок. Да? So it is very easy to answer these questions because they already have the correct form which you need to use in your answer. Что вы пьете из стеклянного стакана? Из стеклянного стакана я пью сок. Okay? And the same you do about all other questions. I will not read them for you now. You stop the video, you read them out loud. It's very important to pronounce all of these questions in all the correct forms of adjectives and to answer them. Okay? Just orally. Do not write anything. Just answer this question anything. Хорошо? So do it and go back to me. Okay, now a small kind of test, quiz. We have sentences that have collocations in different cases, different genders. They can be masculine, neuter, feminine, or plural. And you need to write down here the correct ending. Хорошо? Stop the video and do this task. Okay, hope you are ready. And here you can see correct answers, correct endings that you should have written to your notebook. So, мы едим пиццу в итальянском кафе, моя подруга любит пить черный кофе, я люблю пить чай из бумажных чашек, and so on. Check all your answers, and we go to the next task. This task is very similar. You need to write correct endings of the adjectives, but this is a text that has logic. So just read it loud, write for yourself correct endings, and then I will read it for you, so you can practice listening as well. I hope you have finished the text. I hope everything is clear there. Now I will read it for you. So, недавно мой брат купил себе новую квартиру в большом городе. Это квартира с большими панорамными окнами, высокими потолками и широкими подоконниками. А за окном очень красивый вид. Сначала мой брат сделал там ремонт. Поставил хорошие пластиковые трубы. Купил дорогие деревянные двери. Положил качественную керамическую плитку. Поклеил хорошие бумажные обои и поставил тяжелую металлическую дверь. Теперь он покупает в квартиру новую мебель. В новом доме он будет пить чай из стеклянного чайника за круглым деревянным столом, сидя на коричневом кожаном диване. Он очень надеется, что у него будут тихие соседи, которые не будут слушать громкую музыку. Скоро он будет отмечать новоселье, закажет вкусную еду, и мы пойдем к нему в гости. Новоселье, this is a holiday which we celebrate when we move to the new apartment, invite guests to show your new place. So, I hope that you have written all the endings of all the adjectives here correctly. And it will be good if you practice reading of these texts a few times. And we have a couple more practical tasks. You can do them, you can write down, or you can say it out loud. Of course, it's better to do both. It will be more efficient. So, you have a list of different adjectives. Here, свежий, fresh, вкусный, сладкий, tasty, да? No, not tasty, sweet. Кислый, sour, острый. Острый has two meanings in Russian. It can be sharp objects, острые предметы. И острый means like spicy, да? When it's very like hot on taste, yes? So, you can use these adjectives or any other that you know in Russian that you need to answer these 4 questions that we have here. For example, first question. Что есть у вас в холодильнике? So, right now, you stand up with your telephone or with your computer where you watch this lesson. You go to your fridge, you open it, and you describe everything that you have there with adjectives. Not just say, I have cheese here, or I have onion here, but you try to find different adjectives for it, да? For example, у меня в холодильнике есть вкусный сыр, белое молоко. Let it sound silly. You do not make a public speech right now. You just practice, you learn the adjectives, so just try to find any adjectives that you can use to describe the objects that you have there. Then, now tell that you don't have all these things in your fridge. So you already said that you have white milk, I don't know, cold ice cream, and so on. Many items. I hope there will be a lot of items. It's better for you. And now you need to use the same collocations, but to use them in genitive case, because you say, I do not have it in my fridge. У меня в холодильнике нет вкусного сыра, нет белого молока, нет холодного мороженого, да? And so on. This way you practice genitive case. Then, the third question. С чем вы любите есть бутерброды? And example. Я люблю есть бутерброды со вкусным сыром. And go on. With what you like to eat sandwiches? With red tomatoes, with salty fish, with meat, I don't know, red meat, white meat. So find any words, even if you do not like it, but still say it, but with adjectives. Very important to use adjectives for your answers. And the same about the last question. Что вы сегодня купили в магазине? Купить что? This is accusative case, да? So you say, сегодня в магазине я купила вкусный сыр, or я купил вкусный сыр, белое молоко, холодное мороженое, and so on. Doesn't matter how silly it sounds, you just say it out loud, you practice it. And no, so just finish this task and we go to the next one. So the next task is the same kind of task, but a little bit different questions, different adjectives that we have here. It's more about your, not fridge already, but your apartment. So you have different adjectives. Большой, маленький, высокий, низкий, широкий, узкий, длинный, you know, all these materials, пластиковый, стеклянный, any colors, because colors are adjectives, красивый, удобный, новый, старый, so on, as much as you only can imagine. And also 4 questions. Что есть у вас в квартире или в доме? And you just go and say, what do you have using adjectives? У меня есть белый стул, у меня есть синий шкаф, у меня есть белые шторы, у меня есть широкий подоконник, у меня есть коричневый стол, and so on, everything that you just see. Then again, you need to say the same objects, but to say that you do not have them. You say, у меня нет белого стола. У меня нет коричневого стола, у меня нет широкого подоконника, у меня нет синего шкафа, у меня нет белых штор, and so on. Да? So this way you practice again genitive case. Then the question, где стоят or лежат or висят разные вещи, so different things. For example, сахарница, this is bottle for sugar, сахарница, стоит на коричневом столе. Вот у меня сахарница стоит на коричневом столе, да? Или картина висит на белой стене. Или холодное мороженое лежит в сером холодильнике. And so on. So you just turn on your imagination, look around yourself, and you will not need to think too much which collocations to use, because you say different objects, you describe them, you say where they stand, hang, or lay. Okay? And the last one, сколько лет предметам в вашем доме? This will help you to practice dative case, because with age we use dative case. We say мне 28 лет, and the same for different objects. For example, этому столу 5 лет. Да, белому столу 5 лет. This white table is 5 years old, да? And so on. You can imagine age, it's not so important, just you need to practice dative case in this way. And you can do it the same about different places, not only your apartment, but garden, park, your office, cafes, and so on. The more you practice, the better it is. And it should be spaced repetitions, spaced practice. You don't have to practice it all today only and then forget about it. No, you go somewhere and you just for 1-2 minutes in your head silently think how I will say that here. I don't know, coffee stands on a tall bar, and so on, in the coffee shop, for example. And this way you continue practicing. Because this topic, it's not hard. As you can see, it's not hard for understanding, even for memorizing the endings. But it's harder to start using them. For using them, you need to practice it for some period of time. So be ready for this work, for active work. And I will just explain you the last task for today. You have a picture here and you need to describe it. And the same you can again do on your own. You can find different pictures, Wimmelbuchs in the internet and just describe them using adjectives. And of course, you will need to use them in different cases, да? But here, what you can say about this picture? Женщина стоит у открытого окна, да? У открытого окна. This is genitive case. Птицы летят над розовым домом, да? Above the pink house. Над чем? Instrumental case, and so on. And you can describe every small detail. It will take like from 10 minutes to half an hour or even more, depending on the picture. And it will be a very good practice for you. So actually, if you want to practice, you will always find how to practice it. Just look around yourself, look for the pictures, and when you speak in Russian, when you have language exchange practice and something like this, just do not avoid these adjectives, and just vice versa, you need to start using them everywhere where it's only possible. Then you will remember and memorize all of this. If you need to watch this lesson once again very attentively, once again do all the tasks, write them down, then say them out loud. It will be very, very useful. Then, if you do not know those adjectives about materials, wood and glass, silicone, acrylic, and so on, the link to Quizlet is under this video. You can go and practice there with flashcards. And as I said, just do not avoid these adjectives. Describe different pictures, describe everything that surrounds you, and just try to use it in different cases. And it will be enough for you to learn these endings and to use them absolutely free in your speech in future. Thank you very much for watching this video. And I will see you soon, I hope. Good luck to you, удачи, пока-пока!